Hi YouTube, it's Dawn, and this is part 4 of things that I've learned about myself through weight loss surgery. And number 4, and I hope that this will help people in their journey as well, is number 4 is to be really aware of the comparisons that you make with other people. One of the hardest things not to do during this journey is to compare yourself with other people. And when you compare yourself, one person is going to be the success and one person is going to be the failure. And so if you're comparing yourself to your friend all the time, even if you have surgery the same day, it's not a good thing. It can lead you really to feeling like a failure, or like you don't measure up, or you're panicking because you feel like you're not doing things right. I see a lot of friends that find surgical buddies who end up having surgery the same day as them, which I think is wonderful, because then you can walk the halls together and have that company and know that, is this normal, and talk to each other that way. Having a buddy or finding a surgery partner is a great thing, but it can also be a dangerous game too mentally when you start comparing yourself to another person and their success. One thing I found is success comes in all different sizes, and for some of you, you may get to size 0 and have no problems getting to a size 0, and other ones, we might get no lower than, you might not get lower than a size 16 or a size 20 or a size 12. And I know for me, in my head, it's a hard game. My first year, I was comparing myself to people that I worked with that had 3 kids and were still a size 0. I will never be a size 0. I have large bone structure. I'm one of the few people, in fact, that I know whose size and shoes didn't change after surgery. My size of my ring went down 2 sizes, but my feet actually didn't go down in size at all. So we're all built differently. When I was at my goal, I looked kind of emaciated to some people, and they would never have guessed that I was actually a size 9 and not a size 6 or whatever. We all lose weight differently, and our bodies are so different and differently shaped. You might end up having a size smaller as a friend in pants, and they might have a smaller size in shirts, and that's just the way it is. And I found out talking with people that, even if you're following the rules correctly, you may not lose as quickly as other people. I know one lady who talks to me online, and she has an issue because her sister and her had surgery the same day, and she's really frustrated because her sister has broken every single rule imaginable that's given. I mean, she does the pop, she does the drinking when she's eating, and she's lost way more than she has. And, how do you do that comparison and say, well, she's not following the rules and I am, but I'm still the loser in this game, kind of thing. And that's where my friend is mentally, because she's so frustrated and she never got to her goal, where her sister got even under her goal. So the hard part is that measuring up and measuring yourself to other people. And I highly urge you to try not to do that and catch yourselves when you're doing that, because it's such a hard game. Try to not make comparisons. Try not to judge yourself as it relates to someone else, because it's such a different game altogether. We're all apples and oranges and pears and bananas, and none of us are exactly the same, and we all have different metabolisms. Certainly, though, use the opportunity to learn from other people and see what works for them, and you might get some ideas of how to increase your loss. I mean, that's always a good thing to do, but just know that your journey is going to be your journey alone, and whatever size you get, have ways to measure that success other than a size and other than the scale. What I didn't do, and I see people doing it now, and it's a great tool to use in your journey, is to write a book, a list before surgery of things that you would like to do. Not in terms of sizes, not in terms of the scale, but little victories you'd like to have, like crossing your legs and keeping up with your kids if you have kids, and use that as a way to measure your progress rather than a number or a size. And see all the great things that you do for yourself and the goals that you're able to achieve because of your weight loss. For me, I still struggle every day, and I think in some ways that I'm such a failure because I had that regain. And, I'm trying to find the way to compliment myself once in a while and say about the things that I've done right for myself and things that I'm good at and other things maybe I'm working on. So accept your journey as your own, learn from other people, and enjoy the ride, because it's a wonderful ride and you're going to have so many benefits to your life. Make sure that you recognize those benefits that are beyond a number or beyond the scale, because you're worth much more than a number on a tag of clothing, and you're worth much more than that number on the scale. That's all. Take care, friends.